Hi, Democrats. Today is Friday, February 18th, and it's time for the Chair's Daily Lie. Technical difficulties. Pretend like you saw my intro and all that kind of good stuff. But we'll be okay. It's Friday, and it's been a long day, as you can imagine. So today I want to talk about how we got here and how one-party rule has affected our state and how things happen. So I'm sure you've heard that there is a current legislator who was doing work for a lobbyist organization in the state while being a legislator. Now, she says that she wasn't lobbying, she was just providing education. But she was doing it for a lobbyist organization. That's actually against the law. But there's some kind of loophole, and she has since quit. And I guess we're just not going to hold her accountable for that conflict of interest. That's where we are when one party is in control. They can decide, it's not worth it. But that's real. We should not have our legislators making a living based on the bills that they are proposing and voting on. And what this particular legislator was doing was that, but then she was making a living by educating folks on how to have the conversations to get the legislation that she wants. That's double dipping. It's illegal. And it's real Oklahoma politics. And I think it's my job to make sure you guys know what's happening. And this is why I'm here all the freaking time. I want you guys to know this is what we're facing. And until we elect more Democrats, we'll just keep having more of this. And they're getting more and more and more brazen because who's stopping them? So last week, there were all the celebrations because the Speaker of the House, McCall, said that he would not hear, there was some voucher bill. I don't know the number of it, but he said he was not going to hear that voucher bill. And everybody was all excited because we weren't going to hear that voucher bill. The key word in that was that voucher bill, because a voucher bill made it through committee yesterday and will most likely end up on the floor and end up on the governor's desk. And why do I say most likely? Because the governor has taken his quest for vouchers, his quest to defund public education in Oklahoma. He has taken it on a national level. He was on Fox Business yesterday making the case for vouchers in Oklahoma. On Fox Business, making the case for vouchers in Oklahoma. He has taken the fight national. So do not think that we're out of the woods with this voucher stuff that is absolutely set to defund public education, which will affect our rural communities, will affect our disabled students, and it will de facto ruin our public schools because they won't have any money. I mean, but that's what they're trying to do. Do not think we're out of the woods because Speaker McCall threw us a bone. And it is this girl's opinion that he did that so we would let our guards down, so that he would look like the good guy. Meanwhile, if you ever look at the bills, you'll see that there are 3 or 4 bills that say the same thing. So when he said, I'm not going to hear this voucher bill, big whoop. There are all these other voucher bills that are making it out of the committee, that will make it on the floor, and likely make it on the governor's desk. That's what we are facing in Oklahoma. A Republican-led legislature who's not holding each other accountable, not asking each other hard questions, and not saying, hey, that looks a little fishy. Maybe you don't want to do that. And out and out misleading the public. I'm not going to hear that voucher bill. Meanwhile, he's hearing all these other voucher bills. There needs to be some balance. We have got to elect more Democrats. So there's someone in the room. So there are grown-ups in the room saying, guys, that's not legal. Or we need to tell the people the truth that we are defunding public education. So that's really what I want to talk about. But when I talk about holding each other accountable, we also have to hold ourselves accountable. And when we see something, we need to say something, we need to do something, and we need to be definitive about it. If you, as a Democrat who is watching me, as a Democrat who hears about this, are tired, stressed, or find yourself acting badly, Take a break. Go away. Recharge. Do not act badly. Um, we can't have that here. Just like I don't want it over there. I don't want it here. So if you're tired, take a break. If you're stressed, take a break. Seek out the help that you need, be it a group of girlfriends that you can talk to, be it a professional. Take a break. Running for office is stressful. Helping people run for office is stressful. Tracking bills is exhausting. Take a break. You all know I just got back from vacation because I was getting to a point where I was not liking me. I encourage everyone, take a break if you need a break, not just the high profile folks. And it's the weekend. So take the weekend, take care of yourself, and join me back here Monday at 4:15, and Scott Hamilton and Emily Virgin to have a recap of what's going on at the legislature Monday at 6:30. All righty, guys, have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week.